Excellence. Is it measured in likes, bottom lines, or the impact we make around us? The things we build, the students we inspire, the care we give.
Baby girl.
At CQ University, we recognise all kinds of excellence. We combine contemporary courses with more choices and real support to empower you to create the success that means more to you. Be with CQU.
Rockhampton, I am heading your way in support of Junior Rugby League in your region. Join Wally Lewis, Matt Gillette, Gene Miles, Darius Boyd and myself for the former Origin Greats Gala Dinner presented by Altus Traffic. On Friday, the 5th of September, it's at the Rockhampton Leagues Club. It's all about raising funds to support the next generation of rugby league stars right here in Rocky. Grab your tickets now at fogs.com.au and I'll see you there.
Pat O'Driscoll Real Estate, your trusted local experts for over 39 years. Proudly independent and deeply connected to the Rockhampton community. And when it comes to commercial property, we've got that covered too. Knight Frank Rockhampton, your partners in commercial property, backed by a global network. From retail and industrial to land development and agribusiness. We offer trusted advice and deliver real results. So whether it's your home or your business, we've got you covered.
Yeah, trendsetter, whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach for my goals, hit it dead center, hit it dead center. Bullseye, hit it the most, there's no misses. Something like fish in a barrel, it's no different. Blindfold on me, I still got the most vision.
Unfortunately, the game beforehand was called off due to injury, so we're straight back into it. 25 minutes, St. Pat's from Gympie up against the Ryan Catholic College. 25-minute halves. Ryan Catholic College from Townsville, coached by Anand Whittington. There's a breaky with options left and right, just has to give it to the fullback, gives it to the one, and he's on his way to the try line. First points after 1 minute. Try to number one. Try to number one to Archie Shannon. Breeze is starting to disappear. I'm almost inclined to take off my jumper. So, conversion should be reasonable, but all of a sudden we just got ourselves a 4-0 after 1 minute. Conversion goes to the right. Score remains 4-0. The referee gets us back underway. That's close to the sideline, not a bad kick. They come as the broadcast side before turning back in. So Lachlan Moore, our referee out the middle there. Casey Jeffrey and Josh Bulbert are the officials. So Bunn. Oh, no. Straight away on the front foot again, St. Pat's from Gympie. The men from Townsville have to defend their line again. Although the first try was a long-range one. A metre out. Hit and spin. Dart from dummy half. Does he get to the line there? No, the defence is strong. Oh, is there a gap through there? No, it closes pretty quick. Held up. No, still short, says referee Moore. Crash ball. Is there a way through there? No, now it's the last. Clearly there's no way through there. St. Pat's need to send it wide. They've got numbers out to the right-hand side. Crossfield kick back the way the ball came. Flying high, flying better for Ryan. He might have been John O'Case. So they'll run it out a full 100 metres. High shot coming in on Taj Croft. So that's a relieving penalty here for Ryan. College from Townsville. Mendy is their sponsor on the back. So the Townsville Blackhawks major sponsor. Go to the left-hand side. It's with Trembath. Short ball. Campbell St. George. Good carry, good quick to get to his feet. Smith. Steps off the right, goes forward to Smith almost to the 20-metre line. Referee trying to get him back on side. This time it's a darting run there from Morris. They had to get to their feet a little bit too quickly here. They're on a roll. Moncrief, crossfield kick. Flies high, pops it back inside for Crofton. What's he coughs it up? Would have been a turnover. Oh, no, still got it. 6 to go, says the referee. 6 more. Oh, throws a big dummy. Holy smokes. Aiden Stedman almost threw the stitches out of the footy. I thought it was a changeover, but it's kept alive. And then from dummy half, throws a whopping big dummy. Easy as a like Aiden Stedman goes over in the 8th minute. 4 all. Ashton Smith, I'll have that one again. Score remains 4 apiece. Trying the first one to Archie Shannon. And Aidan Stedman returns serve at the 8th minute, 4 apiece. Restart. Oh, almost overran there to play the ball. Or return, I should say. They score a try and all of a sudden forwards are starting to line up. Pop pass. Croft will be taken out sideways. No advantage there with the tackle from Hamilton. McLennan hangs on to his man. McLennan dropped out of that tackle there. Now he's involved. Last tackle. Ma. Taken solidly at the back there by Shannon, and it is a try scorer. Beats 1, beats 2. Tries to get away from 3 and 4, doesn't do so. Before he gets 12 short of halfway. Runs straight back towards the markers. Carney. Shaw, Harry Shaw. Again, up through the middle third. It's Carney. This is the last. Bunn puts it high into the sun. Takes it nicely back. That's a good catch. Shannon puts a tackle on his opposite there on Mitchell Marr. Good solid contact. Timmy Hayes over the top there. And Rabin. Again, Hayes involved in the tackle. Hayes not involved this time, but his team mate Corbin Swan does, and they go across towards the Struddy side of the field. Trembath will get up and play it on the halfway. Last tackle. Ooh. Last thing that St. Pat's want to do is give a penalty away on the last. It's a yucky old kick. Depends on the bounce. It's going to favour Hamilton. And Hamilton will bring it back, not before a good chase there from Kora Bailu. Try that one again. Jess Koro by Bialulu. My apologies. Kro Oibulu. There we go. Well, almost put an underball there, did Bunn. Decides to take the tackle. McLennan. Good run. Now it's the last. Ooh, juggles. So it slowed the whole play down on the last. Going backwards. Still the last. Flick pass. Keeping it alive here. Puts the fend on. Gives it off and to Hamilton. Hamilton one-handed pick up there by Shannon. Referee's going to say it's a knock on now. Who knocked it on first? I thought there might have been a right hand in it. Referee's going to say no, it's a changeover. Just a wobbly old pass that sort of broke down that last play option. Catch that, exactly right. Penalty, high shot. A relieving one. They'll kick towards this broadcast side of field one. All 6 fields live streamed on the Confraternity website. Go and check out other games as well. Only for a second, then come back to this one. 4-all. Left foot strike, not bad. Thought he might have kicked this way, but he goes towards Struddies. Oh, that's a monster of a run. Good run then from Connor Brazel. Underball. Finds Trem Barth, who finds the 40-metre line, finds his feet quickly. Smith. Going to end up in the hands of Cora Bulu. Ashton Smith now. Getting some relatively easy meters. Croft draws 3 defenders. Ma to Steadman. Steadman crossfield kick. Flies high. Knocked back. Still the last. Ball and all tackle. I don't think anything's going to come from that. That'll be a changeover. Good to see that being contested. Wingers not seeing a lot of action from either side of this one. Getting as far as the centre 3/4. Majority of the time. Defence coming up pretty quickly. Tars Croft. Copybook tackle. Harry Shaw will play the last 10 metres short of halfway. A little kick over the top here. The wings are back. The bounce could be nice, but it's not. One-on-one tackle here. Going to try and get him in a touch. Does so. Referee will say that's going to be a change over here. It's almost like a 40-20 that to St. Pat's. Rabin. Mark Savage joins me, President of the Brisbane Rugby League Association. How are you, Mark?
Yeah, good, JD. How are you, mate?
Yeah, good. I'll ask you to play that one back on the mark. Play on. Harrison. Bum. Just puts a short ball there. Shaw just takes the tackle. Not much doing there. Just almost like they're setting for something. Humphreys. Somehow he hung on to that. Again, they come to the blind side through Bunn. Bunn trying to weave through the forwards. Doesn't do so. He'll stand in that tackle. Last one called there by referee Lachlan Moore. Slow play. Again, the blind side. Referee wants to play it on the mark. One of you spoke to Sean Edhart about that mark of the playing it on the mark. Chip kick into the end goal area. Just has to catch it. Does so. 7 tackle restart. The first day, referees were picking them up on the old play it on the mark. It was all tidied up.
Yep.
And no sooner I mentioned they
Yeah, I know.
But
it's the way it is.
Well, the thing is, it slows the momentum down of the advancing side. I don't understand why they just don't play it on the mark. I mean, sure, they're not sure, but it slows the game down for the side who would benefit most from playing it on the mark.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know why they try and advance it, trying to steal a couple of extra metres for no real gain if the referee pulls it back.
Well, he's waved 6 to go.
Oh, well, that's a 0 tackle. That's a 7 tackle set because he's taken that in goal, John.
All right, that's good. I was getting really confused there for a second. I did notice the player was maybe half a foot in front. Might have been an offside play, but that's a halfway line that's right there.
Yeah.
Men from Townsville trying to get through there as they come with Riley Morris. Ball back underneath here to Campbell St George. Oh, it's good meters. Gets up and plays it nice and quickly. They're not back on side yet either, St Pat's. Stands in the tackle. Now it's the last, says referee Lachlan Moore. Moncrief. Hoist that one pretty high. Don't know who that's come off. It's going to go dead in goal. Let's see. The referee might say it's a knocked dead in goal by.
Yeah, goal line dropout there. He's ruled goal line dropout, so he's taken it. The attacking team's taken it dead in goal.
Now, Mark, well, we've got a quick break here. Yeah. Army of referees up here. Now, I've spoken about this on several occasions. Doesn't matter what day of the year it is or whether it's the season or not. Always looking for referees. It's never too late to join mid-season, end of the season, start of the season. Yeah, absolutely, John. We're constantly on the lookout for referees. I mean, it's a difficult job, and look, not a lot of takers take it. But obviously, you've got a game here where you blow a penalty like that. He's just blown, and you've got one team not happy and the other team. Yeah, well, it's the reason why he blew that was because they did something wrong.
Yeah, that's right.
And all around. But it's the best seat in the house, Mark.
Absolutely. You see the game from a different perspective, and you get a good understanding of what the players go through as well. Yeah. But always on the lookout for referees. It doesn't matter which association in Queensland or Australia.
Yep. Ryan Buff there. Almost gets to the try line. The referee's right there. Numbers to the right-hand side for Ryan College. They come that way. Croft throws a pass. Ooh. Knocks it on. All right, Marky, happy with the troops this carnival, mate?
Yeah.
Everything I've seen has been very positive.
Yeah, really happy. We've got a different perspective on the referees up here this year, John. For Confro this year, We've taken a real community approach, so we've got referees representing their associations from Ipswich and Brisbane. Obviously, we're on president, and all over the regional areas like Townsville, Rocky, locally, and Cairns. We've got them far and wide, and it's been really, really encouraging to get them here and experience this sort of carnival and. A really good high standard of the league.
And one thing I have actually enjoyed is for the first 2 days, each referee wore their association's jersey. Although that was a great touch. We haven't seen that before, I don't think.
Yeah, real cavalcade of colours there. Yeah. Like a lot of yellows and pinks and greens and our new colour this year is turquoise. Mm-hmm. It's really nice to see that they're truly representing their own association.
While we have a lot of rugby league in Brisbane, towns all over the place still need the referee. So, and I'd really like to see. That's a gangling tackle.
Great tackle.
That's a beauty. Well, I mean, Campbell St George involved is ex-players.
Yeah,
been bagging you guys for years. It's time to get out there and
blow the whistle.
See how it goes. With Taj Croft now. Croft beats 1. Still going Croft, beats 2, beats 3, doesn't beat the 4th. Or does he? Just gets pulled down. So you got a tough job to do, mate. You got to decide on officials for the finals tomorrow.
Yeah,
not easy.
Yeah, definitely not an easy task. We've got a really good standard in the semi-finals, and we'll have to put our heads together with the NRL RDO, Paul Oliver, and we'll have to put our heads together as coaches and come up with the right fit for the game, the final, whatever that may be.
Well, one good thing, at least it's going to be fine. It's quite warm. The other breeze has disappeared. He's going to take that tackle. Haven't seen too many. Actually, players have been quite aware of that. I think I might have seen one, maybe two obstruction penalties on field one anyway. So, the players are smart. They know the rules. They just try and test you guys sometimes, especially in the play the ball area. I just talked to Shawnee about that. And each referee has a different way of adjudicating how long a play is down the ruck for, depending on the circumstances of the tackle. Yep, that's right. Obviously, slowing the ruck down is at the referees, like whether they blow a penalty or not, it's at their discretion. Measuring the ruck speed is a difficult part of their job, but key word is consistent, mate. Yeah, that's right. Both sides of the park, and they try and offer that consistency, and that's pretty important. Oh, so Freddie Hamilton, he'll get up and play. There's a markers. It's a good advantage of there being only one marker. That's a quick play the ball. St. Pat's. This is all a bit of a waltz there between Zach Ward and Connor Jackson. Blind side, not the last. The wing is up, fullback's not. That's going to bounce nicely. And the other thing actually I've noticed, Mark, I don't know whether you've seen on the outside field, considering the breeze, I haven't seen any 40-20s. No, not many. Well, Shawnee. I haven't seen any. Shawnee, you seen any 40-20s? He's out. He's listening to some. He's listening to the ref. Actually, he's white. He's white up to the ref. Oh, is he? Okay. I thought he might be listening to some Celine. Favourite artist. That'll be the halftime hooter. What do? They take the tackle, 4-all. 30 metres out from your own try line, you're probably going to take that to the grass there, not give the opposition any opportunity. 4-all. Tries to Steedman in the first half for Ryan College and for St. Patrick's a try in the first minute to Archie Shannon. Mark Savage and myself, John Bond. We'll take a break. Second half coming up very soon.
Far North Queensland is a great place to visit, but an ever better place to live and work. Catholic education in the Diocese of Cairns operates 30 schools all the way up to the Torres Strait, employing 2,000 teachers and support staff. We offer a range of financial support measures like teaching scholarships for people studying to become teachers and for those seeking a career change. Visit our website today to see how you could join our team of great people delivering a world-class education.
Belief is at the heart of all we do. We believe that a Catholic education should be open to everyone. We believe that young people should flourish academically, socially and spiritually. And we believe that through sharing the message of Jesus, every child we teach can help make the world a better place. Enrolments are open now at our 32 schools in the vibrant communities across the region. A Catholic education, belief in a better world.
Looking for a school that will bring out your child's best? Experience the Catholic School difference. Catholic schools provide welcoming environments for all students. And with a strong focus on inclusion and excellence, our experienced staff challenge students to be their best every day. Enrolments for next year are now open. Visit experienceCatholicSchools.com.au for your closest school.
So, well, the hoot is gone. Clock started. Players are still in a huddle. So at Confraternity, this is what happens. You have got to be ready to go. You get a 2-minute warning, which was sounded, well, ironically, 2 minutes ago. And you should be ready by then. So we are a little bit behind due to a girls' presentation just going a little bit over time. And we're about to get underway. So 4 all. So Pat's on your left of screen. Ryan will receive from Townsville. Gympie v Townsville. Try a piece. No conversions as yet. Penalty early.
Marker not square there.
Not square. That's been quite common. And I think that's probably they need. And I think the sides get to their feet too quick and the markers haven't got time to adjust. So that's what we're talking about, how long you hold them down the ruck for so you can get up and hold that those two markers square.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's why we're getting penalties either for markers not being square from the defensive side and obviously for holding down the ruck. So instance here, obviously holding down. That's perfect. So, yep. 2 10s coming together. Back line out to the right-hand side. Takes it to the line. I'll pay to give it out a little bit quicker there, but as Mitchell Maher will pick it up. 28 out. 38 out, I should cut. So, whoa! Campbell St George. Fearless.
He's come out of that second best too, I think, John.
Yeah.
He's got a bit of a limp there.
I've got the old knee knock. I'm sure he'll, wearing number 10, he'll be fine. For number 1, you'd be calling for all and sundry. They're a bit tough, the old 10s than the ones for mine. Only because I played number 10. That's a penalty. Interesting, Mark, yourself.
Yep.
Do you take, if you had the penalty against you right here, would you take it? Would you take 2 points?
Well, yeah, I would. Personally, I
agree.
would. Yeah, like just to get that extra 2 points on top of them, and start back. But obviously,
get the ball back. Yeah,
they're trying to get further ahead.
Let's see what happens. They might prove us both wrong. And I think that was supposed to go to Korabulu. They scramble to the left-hand side, St. Pat's, but they come back the other way. Good vision, but the line defence here from the men from Gympie, strong. Moncrief. It's with Well, I think he was thinking about offloading there to Declan Wright, but Wright was going to run out of grass. Moncrief again. Trembath, no way through there. Got a back line to the right, but they come left again. Oh, nice lovely ball. That's a great ball, that one. And Ryan Rath will go over and score. Let's have a look at the lead-up play to that. Mark, they don't mind coming to the left-hand side. There's a tackle there that I thought they had a big numbers to the right-hand side, but they decided to come left. Holds on the ball long enough and just puts a man through the gap. Yeah, beautiful line there. That number 3, just a nice straight line. And he straightened up, and went straight through. It's almost like a little bit of rope-a-dope, or they had a lot of numbers to the right-hand side. He came back the other way and put his man through the gap. Took it to the line nice. He just hung on at the right time and nice little pop pass. And I don't know whether the flavour of the month is. There seems to be a lot of forwards goal kicking this carnival. Yeah. Right? A couple of toe pokers too. Yeah, I noticed that. Except when they're in front, then the backs decide to kick. Am I right? What's going on there? Easy pickings, right? Yeah, they're just on a plate. On a plate, yeah. If I can't kick that, I'm not going to. But such is the skill of forwards these days. They can chime in the back line and they can. You're getting grief, mate. They can chime into the back line. They can play first receiver. They can goal kick. As we see, Ashton Smith, vital kick. Well, we were wrong. Don't take the 2. Go for 4, maybe 6. Yeah, too much problems with that distance. Big unit. Distance was going to be fine, just the radar. So score remains 8-4, 19 minutes remaining. See how we go. So some of the play, closest game you've seen so far, mate. One of the best ones?
One of the better ones. Yeah, this is certainly, obviously you'd expect that on this day where the games start to tighten up a bit and the competition gets a little bit more intense. So
it's pretty tough on the players, like you said, 5 of 6. How do you do it?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's a good take. Well, the breeze might have just pushed that down to his feet. The breeze might have actually pushed it up a bit higher than it should have gone. But anyway, they'll run it out here for Ryan. Brazel. Something try the right hand option. Croft. No. Taj Croft goes back infield, stands up the fullback, and Taj Croft salutes the judge. And over he goes. Taj Croft. Where did he take that, Marcus?
Yeah, just after
40,
on the 40, They just ran a perfect line there and just stood the fullback up, stepped inside, and under the sticks.
Unbelievable. Well, prove me wrong again because 13 will kick from right in front. But geez, he's got some pace. You saw Taj Wood on the right-hand side earlier make some half brace with his pace and stepping, but that time it was just beautiful ball. I didn't quite make out who gave to him, but I think he made it all himself, really. This has really blown it open. So what do St. Pat's have only had joy in the first minute. Since then, it's been all the other way. Yeah. 4 all half time. So Aston Smith won't get him any easier than this. Yes, there is a breeze, but we saw from his previous strike, no problem with power or distance. We've seen it quite a few times here where even right in front, no one gets drilled all the way onto field number 3. See you later, footy. Conversion vital, and they've blown out to a 10-point lead now. Four all at half time. No joy for St. Pat's in the second half, but they've had no footy either, have they, Mark?
No.
Very starved.
It's been all one-way traffic, and I think if they don't get some footy soon, they'll find it more difficult to climb back.
The clock's against them. Clock that doesn't stop. Ryan Rath. Try in the 30th minute to Ryan. Get up and play it. Fire redhead. Nothing wrong with that. Wasn't above the horizontal. Just a little bit of vigour. That's fine. Now the penalty comes for the other infringement.
That's just a second effort, just holding down.
Lockenraven given his opposition reason to backtrack now, conceding a penalty. And sometimes you find referees yell, held. They give every opportunity for the player to get off, don't you?
Yeah, that's right. So when they ID the tackle, the type of tackle it is, it's important that they give communication to get a reaction out of the defender to release.
Yep.
To release and stand up and get a quick play the ball if necessary.
Correct. Yeah, we hear the word release a lot, and over the referee Mike, that's almost another good ball trying to get through his Ryan Ruff for another one.
He's looking dangerous out there on that.
Yeah.
On that left side.
Yeah, 7 and 3 combining very nicely. He's putting him through the gate. He owes him a power aid for sure, the halfback.
They've got good shape now to the right.
That's the way they go. Plays in motion. Ma goes back the other way. Trying to weave through Ma. That's close to the try line. Oh, he's nearly rolled over the chalk. He'll get up and play good quick to his feet. Dart from dummy half. Morris is held up. Referee Lachlan Moore was right there. And they'll go back 10 metres. For another raid. Only one marker, which is fine. Crossfield kick, too big. So that will be a disappointing end of that set of 6 here, but still have pretty good field position. Change over 12 out.
Yeah, I don't think he really allowed for the breeze there. It just took hold of it as soon as it went up in the air, and fortunately out in the full, just played the ball where he's kicked it from.
Steps off the rod. That's good gangling tackle there. Brazil and Korobulu really making it hard for St. Pat's to get back into this game. They're down by 10, 13 minutes to go. Driving forward with the legs, post-contact meters, not bad. I think they need... Earlier on, St. Pat's, they went wide. Trying to skip through there is Eli Bunn. Neither of us have really noticed the wing has been involved much at all. They're a bit away from around. They can't go through this forward back there by Trembath and Smith and St. George. Maybe rather than go through, go around. Last tackle. Bunn gets a regather. Loses the footy. Taj Croft has got the football now. Look out. Taj Croft. Oh, you've got to be kidding. He's got spiders on him, as they say. How's that for a fend?
So it's some really neat footwork through the middle there too.
Well, the 3 and 4. Look at this guy. He's having a crack as well as Ryan Barth. And Rath will take the tackle. One-handed offload. Coming to do some work is Declan Wright. Jeez. Just goes to show, Trevorson there, that if you don't go low, you're going to get pushed off in the tackle. Taj Wood has been doing this. Is a good run. This is a great run here from the lock forward, Smith. Again, second phase play to a forward, and Mancuso. It's the last.
They've got him shot here on the right. No, they go to the left.
They favour this left because of the 7-3 combination. That's played out. It's going to be dived on eventually by the St. Pat's player anyway. So that'll be 9 metres out from their own line.
Yeah, I just reckon they're telegraphing that left side a little bit too much now. But last time they tried to kick to that side, and this time the kick along the ground just didn't pay off.
Oh, no. Oh, this will be play on unless the advantage is depending on where he gets tackled. I'm assuming if he's tackled there, he won't take it back to the advantage line? No. Okay, play on. Oh, Falcon. Knock on there. Well, I think they've adjusted that right defence because of that shooting play to the left in attack.
100%.
Yeah,
100%. Yeah.
So listen to their coaches, which is always good. So that's where scrum feed here to St. Pat's. Well, St. Pat's need to do something. Yes, there's 10 minutes to go. It's only a 10-point ball game, but this is the finals. Points aren't as easy to come by.
John, just while we've got a break in play very, very quickly, I just want to give a plug to our association in Brisbane. Next year we're actually having celebrating our 100th anniversary. So 1926 when we were formed, and we've been refereeing for as long as then, and even before then. But next year plans to be a huge year. We've got some events planned and a celebration dinner on the 28th of March. So I just want to give a plug out to our association, and calling on all ex-Brisbane referees and any referees for that matter to come and join us and help celebrate our 100th year next year.
Get down to Brisbane on the 28th of March there. And you got a venue for that one, Mark?
Yeah, I think, we're looking at the Royal International Convention Centre, the RNA.
There you go.
Yeah, a little bit fancy.
It is very fancy.
Yeah.
Oh, and rightly so, because it's a great celebration, 100 years.
Yep.
26, so there you go. So just get on the Brisbane Rugby Leagues Association's website and Facebook page. And while you're there, sign up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right,
we've got instructions on how to be around.
Yeah, there is a link down there. And if you're from a different association, I'm sure they'll direct you to your locals to get involved.
Yeah,
they'll get fit. And 1926 was Talon refereeing back then. He retired the other day.
He was close to it.
I bet he was. He probably slept in that year. So Croft, middle of the park here, Croft wants to have a go. Loses the footy, has been knocked back by a hand from St. Pat's. No, referee doesn't signal 6 more to go, so they lose the ball. That's messy in the middle there. Korobulu comes up with the error, and that will be a scrum feed. Right, 8.5 minutes to go. It's time to get funky. St. Pat's, they're going to challenge that scoreline of 14-4.
They need good ball security here, John. Like they just need to ruck it up.
They have on it.
Do some hard work out of their own half.
I'm trying to think the last time they completed a set. Maybe not even in this second half. That's a good take from the back of the scrum. Harry Shaw. Need to get a roll on. Throws, goes left, then right to Eli Bunn. No way through there. Marcus too quick. Bates didn't really go into that full steam ahead, so he's a bit of an easy target and driven back a few metres after contact. Swan. Again, they're trying to go through this forward pack of Ryan. No joy, that's been played at, but he's going to pick it up. And Moncrief will get that 12 metres short of halfway again. They didn't get to end of a set mark.
Yeah, completion. Yeah, completions. Yeah, that'll kill you if you can't complete the set.
Totally. And just quickly, while we've got a bit of a chance, this year I think we had a lot of. And this is the thing about refereeing, it can take you anywhere around the world. And we've also got more Queensland referees involved in the NRL than we've ever had before.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we've had a couple of games there where it's been an all Queensland crew for the NRL. Quite a few out of Brisbane, but also just around the state, and a lot of them also making their debuts in NRLW, which is growing as well. So they're gaining a foothold into that competition, and obviously working their way up through the pathways through there as well. So, and we've got a lot coming up through the ranks through Queensland Cup. So for the Host Plus Cup competitions and statewide competitions. So that's where they're making starting their pathway and eventually making it to where the NRLW.
But if you're more than happy just to be refereeing at your local competition, that's quite all right as well. But there's certainly, as you said, opportunities to even go around the world. World Cups need referees at all levels, 19s, open. So
Women's, and women's is such a growth sport, or growth area in the game. Girls and women's rugby league is growing incredibly fast.
Is Casey doing this one? Casey Jeffrey, is that her over there?
Yeah, she's over on the line.
Far side, so there you go. One of the female referees you've seen here. There's a few here.
Yeah, she refereed the Div 2 girls grand final today.
Yeah. I'm not going to say just because she's standing. I think they've been absolutely outstanding. I have not seen any, out and out, blunders. It's been really, really consistent, good refereeing, and we should be very proud of what you and your staff have done. And obviously, credit to the referees themselves.
Yep.
Presence of mind to be smart and listen to their mentors. Here's this
nice
man
ball
again.
Inside.
7-3, causing headaches here for St. Pat's. Now they go to the right. Mark Savage asked for that. They've still got an option to go that way.
Pass.
Call from the touchies, or maybe himself.
No, I think I think that might have been his call. He was pretty close to that. Yeah, good vision on it.
14-4. And I have seen on a couple of occasions, even though they haven't been wide, they've actually looked at the touch judges on either side before they've awarded tries.
Yeah,
and that's
right.
a habit you've got to get into, isn't it?
That's
wide or not.
Yeah, that's just habit. And habit, it's a good habit that all referees learn early on in their stages of development.
Definitely. There'll be a collective when deciding tries or not. Being 2 out of 3 makes it the decision. So you see again, St. Pat's.
Well, they're struggling to come out of there, aren't they? They're doing the hard yards, but I just can't see where their attacks just, like shining. So
there's no doubt in their commitment up the middle. Look at this. Now, this is a great carry.
It's a good carry.
But the defence is equal to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's see if we can see some movement out towards the fringes. Steps off the left, goes back through to the try scorer, Archie Shannon. So
and they're barely out of their own half.
Everybody needs to be in that line for that kick. Here they come. Contest the ball. They're going to take that nicely there to Ryan Rath. And he'll take that on the 20. 3 minutes remaining in this semi-final.
Yeah, Ryan Catholic College, they're just doing it easy. I think they're just getting great field position. And, here we go with
that Croft.
He just looks so dangerous every time he gets the ball.
Well, saying that, so does Eli Bunn, but he just sort of hasn't had the opportunities as Croft has had. To the right goes Coral Bulu. I do again apologise if pronunciation's not right. I did try to find someone to give me a correct saying on that one. Chases are coming through. Knocked on. I think you'll find that should be play on. They'll get 6 more, maybe. Maybe I saw it wrong. This is going to be picked up here for Ryan Rath. Yep. 6 more to go. Moncrief gets the offload, finds a forward runner. Here they come again. The onslaught from Ryan Catholic College. Numbers to the right-hand side. Sweeping play. The fullback and Ma goes back the other way. Goes against the runner play. Ma from the try line. Ma with a great try. Comes up with a ripper. I won't say individually you've set up. He went back the other way, Mark.
Yeah, look, it's all about, he had space on the outside, but, he chose to run that reverse angle. And sure enough, he comes back inside and finds plenty of space there for the defence not moving up.
Well, that's a great try by and fullbacks do that. They'll chime into the back line and conversion will come, and so will the final whistle, I think. 18-4. They scored in the first minute through Archie Shannon. And now this try. In the 48th minute, 25-minute halves. Pulls up the socks.
We don't have a shot clock here.
No, well, it's fait accompli. I think he's happy to have a breather. And Ashton Smith. Remember Ben Walker, of the Walker brothers when they were playing. He took an eternity kicker conversion. Not because he wanted to get centering, right? Just to annoy the opposition.
That's why they call it the Walker clock.
Probably right. That's a good call. We were doing it at BMD Cougar Oval one night against played for the Jets against the Seagulls. And you got not only wound up the players, but the last people you all wind up is the mob in the Chook pen on a Saturday night, let me tell you. So this will be full time. Actually, the Hooters probably go just as he strikes this. Yep. Conversion successful. Full time, 20 points to 4. The scoreline at halftime was 4-all. Mark Savage, thank you, mate. March the 28th is the 100-year anniversary. Remember, put that in your diaries. Mark it off. Great night out. And, mate, we'll see you again soon. And congratulations on what the boys have done here and the girls have done here at Confraternity 2025. Well done to you and your staff.
Thanks, JD.
Thank you.
Mate. Enjoy
Thanks
the rest of your carnival.
We'll do, mate.